Hi, good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to the meditation live stream. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, my camera here is pretty loose. Let me just fix that as best as I can. Let's see. Sorry about that. I'll be a little crooked today. I'll fix that later. Well, welcome to the live stream. This is Scott. Hope you're doing well. Here on my channel, we're going to practice meditation and work with awareness in the different dimensions of our being. We have our body, our emotion, our mind, our relationships. And when we use awareness in a kind of a holistic way, we encompass those dimensions. And in so doing, we have greater access to the present moment, but through the lens of these dimensions. And if you know what I mean, you can tell that in today's world, we need a little bit more than just kind of quieting our minds. We need a little bit more than just feeling good. We need a little bit more than just, paying attention to what is. We need kind of all these things together. And in so doing, we're able to make better choices and have access more to how things actually are. And so in that way, we have an interesting impact on our life and others because of the choices we make. And those choices that we make from greater wholeness have greater impact in the world. And greater usually means better because it's more true, it's more good, and it's more beautiful, kind of like a logos. And in order to get in alignment with logos, we have to practice. We have to practice the good, the true, and the beautiful. And to get there is a kind of alignment of our intention, which helps skill build. And we get more and more in touch with our essence, our own light, the light of the divine in each of us. You could say our soul, and sort of orient your life toward greater and greater wholeness. And that's what we do here on my channel. So I'd like to give a brief talk, and then we'll get into a guided practice. Today we'll go for about 50 minutes. And let's see. So I've been recently talking through, this week has been kind of quick, so it's kind of, an interesting week. And I've been talking a little bit about creativity and also and I think today I want to talk a little bit about the self and what it means. And I think most people in today's world, when they think of a self, they think of their ego. They think of what they like, what they don't like. They think of their desires, and all of those things are true. But the self is actually a multidimensional thing. The self includes what we like and don't like, our preferences, our personality, but it also includes our awareness. And I think because of technology, we're kind of taking our awareness and scattering it across kind of like a very thin spectrum. And awareness is key because it helps us make navigational choices. You don't text and drive, but people do. And their awareness is scattered, so you're not really present in an important thing while driving. And I think, we need to develop our awareness in this way where we can take back for ourselves our own, to empower ourselves with our own awareness. So, Yeah, there's more to say about that, but I'm feeling very drawn to practice today. So I think we'll start now, gently closing our eyes. And we'll begin with some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Really letting go on the out breath. You can even sigh if you like on the out breath. Letting go of distress, tension, resistance on the out breath. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, into your legs and feet. Very good. We'll do 3 more. Great. Allowing your breath now to return to your usual way of breathing. And gently placing your attention on your physical body and your body's sensations. You can feel your body's subtle movement, tingling, pulsing. Your body's temperature, presence, and sense of aliveness. And you can feel your body's contact with the earth underneath you, your connection with the planet. We could begin together the practice of feeling and softening. On the in-breath, feeling your body. And then on the out-breath, softening down through your body and into the earth. And the softening can be like this melting, this warm healing light or honey that travels down through your body, cleansing, healing, purifying, and making whole as it travels down through your body and into the earth, where the earth receives that energy and recycles and transforms it. And with each cycle of breath, each in-breath and out-breath, you get a little bit closer to your body and you melt just a little bit deeper into the earth, but you also get a little bit lighter and a little bit brighter. And as you notice your body, some areas of your body will feel well, and some you will feel less well or more distant from you, and that's normal. Just noticing what your body feels like. Feeling and softening can be an option for you in times of stress or overwhelm. Great thing to do while in those states. You can also do it while you wait in a line. You know, like say you're in a line waiting for something, you can feel and soften your body. Or right before bed, another great technique. good. And then bringing your attention up now into your heart, the center of your chest. You can imagine as though you're breathing directly in and out of your heart. And on the in-breath, feeling your heart space. And on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. Whenever we intentionally move into our heart space, there's always a sense of tenderness and warmth there, as it's like a place where heaven and earth meet. And coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what's present for you emotionally right now. And without trying to push or pull on your emotions, just noticing what it is you're feeling. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, giving your life direction, like points on a compass. You could be feeling anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. Or you could also be feeling numb, which is another valid emotional experience. And we'll just spend a little bit more time in our hearts on in-breath, feeling your heart. Out breath, softening and expanding your heart. And then at the end of the out breath, you can pause and just notice the warmth and open, spacious quality of your heart between the next in-breath. Very nice. And then now we can bring our attention up into our heads, feeling your head on the in-breath, and then softening in and around your skull on the out-breath. You can, if you like, breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows, or your crown, the top of your head, whichever feels correct for you, and just feeling and softening in and around your head. And coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is. And without pushing or pulling on your thoughts, just allowing your thoughts to come and go, and remaining uninvolved with thinking. And if you notice that you're actively thinking, that's okay. Just remember to return and come back to feeling, sensing your body, your spine, your body's connection to the earth, for grounding and anchoring. practice, if you like, the pause. So on the in-breath, feeling your head. Out-breath, softening in and around your skull. At the end of the out-breath, you can pause and feel the vast, open spaciousness of your mind. Sort of like the vast, open sky. Almost like your whole entire head disappears, and in its place is the sky resting gently on your shoulders. Wonderful. And then from here, before we move into the next technique, we're going to practice something called tree breath, which is sometimes a fan favorite. And tree breath is kind of like imagining yourself as a tree. And so the bottom half of your body is like the roots, and then you have your trunk, the middle part of your body, and then up around your head and your arms is like the branches and the leaves. And so what you do is on the in-breath, you draw up, you feel along your body as you breathe in, up to the top of your head, and then at the out-breath, you breathe and feel back down your body and into the earth. And you just practice feeling and sensing on the in-breath up, and then back down on the out-breath. good. And then from here we can gently open our eyes, keeping your eyes soft. And we'll take a moment or two together to appreciate all the work we've just done with our eyes closed. And we'll practice here in the relational space, the space of outside and inside. And it can be useful to look at something that Mother Nature made rather than a screen, due to the sympathetic nature of relationship between us and nature, because we are literally made out of the planet. And on the in-breath, feeling around you, practicing feeling around you on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, feeling inside you. And just practicing, noticing the distinction, feeling outside on the in-breath and then inside on the out-breath. And if you notice that if tension comes back in, sort of creeping into the practice, it's up to you to become aware of tension in your body and just practice like we've done earlier in the meditation of softening or melting the tension. Great, and then from here, if you like, you can add in qualities to your practice of love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness. You can pick any of the qualities or all of them. It's up to you. And just practice sending and then receiving qualities. So on the in-breath, feeling love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness around you on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, feeling them towards yourself. Love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness, absorbing back into you. So sending and then receiving the qualities. Great, and then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet. You can do yours first. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up healing and blessings and ripple out into the community, transforming our culture and our systems. Amen. Great. Thank you so much for your time. What a wonderful morning, and thank you for adding your presence to it. Have a beautiful day, and I'll be back again tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.